Thanks for joining your St. George News at 8. I'm Sarah Blakely. Scott Beadle has the night off. A man died in Zion National Park Wednesday after collapsing on the West Rim Trail. Two others were rescued in a series of events that began Tuesday night. The first incident started after it was reported that a visitor had fallen from a tree on the Wildcat Canyon Trail and hurt his ankle. The team was still carrying that man off the trail when a second call came in. A man in his early 60s was experiencing shortness of breath on the West Rim Trail and needed medical attention. During that time, it was reported that he had collapsed and CPR was started. Park and Springdale personnel reached the man and continued CPR, but to no avail. And while that incident was underway, park officials were notified of another man on the Emerald Pools Trail who was experiencing chest pain and difficulty breathing. The man was carried back to the trailhead and is now recovering at the Dixie Regional Medical Center. Authorities are looking for a suspect and a vehicle in connection with a burglary, vehicle theft, and credit card fraud that occurred on Sunday. The suspect allegedly entered the victim's home while the family was at church Sunday, June 11th, stealing various items, including a vehicle that was later located. Investigators estimate he's about 5 feet 9 inches to 6 feet tall and weighs about 175 pounds. He also has a tattoo with letters running down his right leg. He's suspected to be driving a 2013 or 2016 Buick Verano. The suspect may also be traveling with a female. If you have any information regarding the suspect, please notify the Cedar City Police Department at 435-586-2956. City officials adopted annual fireworks restrictions Thursday for the summer season. And while the threat of fires potentially triggered by fireworks is often highlighted as the 4th of July approaches, fire officials have noted that the number of firework-triggered fires have been going down. Within the city of St. George, fireworks cannot be used within 250 feet of dry washes and drainage, river and stream corridors, hillsides, plateaus, and undeveloped open space or natural terrain. A map showing those areas where fireworks are and are not allowed to be used will accompany the restrictions and will be posted on the city's website. Fireworks are not the only items impacted by the restrictions. It also includes the use of lighters, matches, sky lanterns, and smoking materials within those restricted zones. Rogue Digital Film and Media Arts Association and the Granary in St. Clara are hosting a 2-hour screening event on Saturday. A screening of the locally made 25-minute short film, The Hit, will be shown and light snacks will be provided. The Hit is a story about a woman who hires 2 hitmen to kill her husband. There's no foul language or nudity, but it does have PG-13 elements. Independent filmmaker Dan Folks is the writer and director of the short film and is also the creator of the nonprofit film association Rogue Digital Film and Media Arts Association. Tickets are $15 and can be purchased online. The event runs 9 to 11 p.m. on Saturday. Dixie State University is set to help more high school students take college-level math courses with the help of a math teacher preparation grant from the Utah System of Higher Education. The $250,000 grant will help Dixie State increase the number of high school teachers eligible to teach math classes through the concurrent enrollment program, which allows students to earn both high school and college credit for general education courses. Scheduled to be disseminated over 3 years, the grant will provide the university with approximately $86,000 each year that the institution continues to accomplish the project's goals. President Trump unleashed on Twitter about the Russia investigation, once again calling it a witch hunt, but also confirming some elements of news reports about the probe. Lana Zach has more.
President Trump is railing against the independent investigation amid reports that his actions are being reviewed for possible obstruction of justice. The president tweeting, "I am being investigated for firing the FBI director by the man who told me to fire the FBI director. Witch hunt." Those tweets seem to confirm that the president is among the people under investigation by special counsel Bob Mueller, who was appointed by the Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein. In a memo to the president, Rosenstein raised concerns over former Director James Comey's performance, but it's Mueller, not Rosenstein, who is heading the investigation. But ABC News has learned that Rosenstein has started to discuss recusing himself from the investigation, which would make him the third person to recuse himself from the probe. And while the president may be commenting on Twitter, he was mum when asked for clarification as he traveled to Miami today. The White House appears to be pedaling back from the president's tweet, saying that it does not confirm that he is under investigation, but otherwise his tweets speak for themselves. Also, Vice President Pence has decided to hire private lawyers to respond to any inquiries from the special counsel, but he brushed it off as routine.
It's very routine.
There is no indication at all that Pence is part of this investigation. ABC News has also confirmed one more person retaining legal representation in the Russia probe, the president's personal attorney, Michael Cohen.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
And welcome back, everyone. A happy Friday to you. Have any weather photos you'd like to share with us? Any great outdoor activities or any of those great things that are around southern Utah or even parts of southwestern Utah? We'd like to see them here on our news, so send them to us through our website at kcsg.com or actually on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with the hashtags KCSG_TV. Taking a look at our temperatures from today, then we did make it back into the mid-90s in our northern areas from Cedar City to Enterprise at 95 degrees. 104 the temperature today here in St. George, 103 in Hurricane, 108 the high temperature Mesquite, and 107 in Vegas late this afternoon. The hot and dry weather is going to continue as we head into the weekend as well, even overnight tonight with mainly clear skies out there. It doesn't really cool off too much in the upper 50s around Cedar City. Everyone else in southern Utah should stay in the low 70s overnight. 71 degrees the low temperature in Hurricane, 73 in Mesquite and St. George by early tomorrow morning. Now for Cedar City for your Saturday, again a lot of sunshine in the forecast. May see a little bit of cloud cover come in late in the afternoon hours, but really looking like a very hot day once again. We'll look for a high of 96 degrees. Could be looking at record-breaking temperatures across a good portion of southern Utah here the next several days, as our winds will be from the north-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now for St. George and southern Utah, again temperatures once again into the 107 to 110 degree range late on Saturday afternoon. Expecting lots of sunshine out there with mostly sunny skies. West-southwest winds again about 5 to maybe 10 miles per hour, but could see some gusts as high as 20 miles per hour as we get to the afternoon hours of our Saturday. So what else can we expect to see? Well, really not much change in our weather forecast. The hot and dry weather is going to continue into Father's Day on Sunday. Still seeing lots of sunshine out there as well, and even into early next week and really through a good portion of next week. I don't see a big change in our weather pattern. Looks like we're going to continue with the hot, dry weather, and that's going to hang around even next week, where triple-digit temperatures are going to stay with us through a good portion of next week. Here's what it looks like on the surface map for next week. Again, seeing that as hot temperatures, again, near 120 degree temperatures down in parts of Arizona, even parts of southern Nevada could get close to 115. And so could be seeing some record challenging temperatures. Of course, heat exhaustion is a big concern. You have an elevated fire risk as well. But if you want to find a cool spot, head to the beaches of California. A little bit cooler along the coastline, as temperatures there could be about 30 degrees cooler along the beaches of Southern California. But again, the biggest concern early next week is that heat exhaustion too. So excessive heat watch is in effect Monday and Tuesday of next week, with temperatures once again staying in the triple digits. For your Saturday, we'll get back into the mid-90s across our area from Cedar City at 96 and seeing temperature of 97 in Enterprise. 107 the temperature for a high on St. George. Mostly sunny skies. Again, Hurricane 106. And your 7-day forecast for Cedar City up to 96 degrees Saturday, 92 on Father's Day, 98 on Monday. And look at that triple-digit heat next week. Could be looking at record-breaking temperatures, 102 by Wednesday in Cedar City. And St. George and southern Utah, yeah, still seeing more of the same. Temperatures in the 108 category to could be as much as 112. Very hot temperatures expected by the middle part of next week, and staying dry too. And don't really see any break from the heat, unfortunately, anytime soon. So just make sure you're outdoors to drink plenty of fluids and
bring a hat.
Sunscreen is important too, so just take it easy if you have to be outdoors.
Yes, thank you very much, Chris. Hey, don't forget, KCSG is giving away $500. You just have to make sure to tune into the nightly news at 8 p.m. for the keyword to enter your chance to win. Tonight's keyword is Dixie. We'll take a break and be right back after this. Most people look at potholes as a problem, but not this guy in Mississippi. He came up with a creative way to take care of it. He made it into a hot tub for himself. He says not only was it funny, but he also ended up getting the hole filled in. So I guess
well,
it was a twofer for
try
this
to
guy.
find that pothole this weekend around here. That's for sure. Need that. Need to cool down.
Lots of sunscreen. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday.